Alright, if you're wondering if your grandma can install Cloud Computer, this is the video for her. Go ahead over here and install Docker. Looking for Windows, you can go Linux or Mac if you're a poser. And we'll click on over here, click on download. Once downloaded, open it up. And I would suggest you keep these two things checked. Press OK and go for a short break. You've done a lot. I'm proud of you. While that's happening, you should go over to Anthropic.com and try and get their API key. So if you click over here and API, start building, get API keys and create key. It's time for the hardest part of the video, deciding on a name. I'll just go ahead and call it Automator and choose default, add, make sure to save this. I'll leave this public so you guys can go ahead and use it. You're welcome. I've gone ahead and pasted this code over here in the description. What you want to do is replace this API key with your actual API key, and it should look something like this. Save this somewhere if you want. Otherwise, what we need to do is copy this entire command, including the API key. Run Docker Desktop. You want to accept. Go ahead and click personal because we take everything personally. You will need to create an account if you don't have one. I suggest using Google, but if you have GitHub, why are you watching this video? After completely doxing myself on camera, we should be able to log in. I'm just gonna skip because I don't actually do anything with my life. And there you have it. Once Docker is installed, what we're interested in is the terminal over here. Click over there and it'll ask you to enable it. We're going to grab what we prepared earlier. We're going to paste it right over here and press enter. One thing to understand is that if you're using CMD, the syntax would be different from what it is on the terminal over here, because this is using WSL. That'll be using Unix based syntax, whereas this is Windows syntax. So I would suggest just use this one over here. If everything went correctly, you'll see that the stop sign has appeared, which means this is running. And it'll also say that if you go to localhost 8080, you should be able to access. You should now have it open on your default browser. You already know the deal. Find the latest code artificer video on YouTube and leave a like. I'm not on tier 1 anymore, so I shouldn't get rate limited, but you guys might have that issue. What I suggest doing is getting in touch with the sales team for Anthropic, and then you should be able to ask them to increase your rate. Not the latest video, but that'll do. I hope this helped you and your grandma out. I would really appreciate if you sub to the channel and check out my other videos because they might help you out. Who knows? I will see you in the next bout.